This is going to be your lightest green, which I think is your sap green. I'll look and see, but you're going to need to mix some yellow, lemon yellow with it. Okay. So we're going to come up here. Need a little more. And we're going to poke. I want to leave. Oh, I made my thing bigger. Goodness. Okay. So we're paying attention to his horns. Okay. And they are very long. Okay. And be sure and go down, touch your, don't leave white spaces around your animals, your cows, your longhorns. And when you're up here, make things fringy, to put different heights. Coming over here. Really even back in here. Got that going, that color. Down a little bit. Okay. All right. Get a little darker with it. Okay. And I still have a little bit of pink, especially right over here. So I might have gotten a little too crazy. All right. And then I'm going to take a little bit different, little darker green. And I want it to look brushy. I don't want to have too much down in there. Just bringing that, it gets darker, All right. So, we don't want to get too carried away because we want our blue bonnets in there, right? So this is cobalt. And just lay it like a blanket in there. Don't worry about making the texture. Just because we're going to bring some green back in there. Get your flat and oh, I think those are in my bag. Okay. So we're going to come back in and with the green. But I'm leaving space because that's this white. That's where I'm going to put my blue bonnets, okay? And I am and one thing, if you want a little texture, might be a little early, but you get your ultramarine and splatter. Cover up your cows. I am gonna fill this in. I don't want it to be so white. I want a little bit of green. Just real, just, really just adding color. I mean water. No color, just water. There. Okay. And you can splatter some green in here, right in there, at the end if we think we need it. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry. Actually, I can put in my trees. So let me do that. So you want to get a black, inky black. So you do that with burnt sienna, ultramarine, and that makes a nice dark. So I'm gonna and twist your brush. and not pretty thick. Okay. And then there's one right here. And then skip your branches up in here, right? Just these are very twisty trees. And there's one here. Another big tree. Just all sorts of limbs going everywhere. It's real fun. Go off the page. Okay. And then you have this right in here. And you have some scrubbies. And then you have this one. Okay. We can come in and make him darker. And this, yeah, there's some glue up in here. I don't want it to be too dark, but you know, the bluebonnets do go back there. Okay. So I'm gonna get some undershade green.